North Stawell Minerals is a gold exploration company with a commanding position in Victoria's prolific Stawell Corridor, directly along strike from the Stawell Gold Mine. The company's latest exploration efforts are honing in on two key targets, Wildwood and Darlington-Caledonia. As North Stawell Minerals launches a $3.6 million capital raise to fund exploration, I'm joined by Executive Director Campbell Olsen. Campbell, welcome to the Stock Network.
Thanks, Lel. Good to be here.
Now, you're exploring just northwest of the long-running Stawell Gold Mine. What makes your land holding in the Stawell Corridor so significant and unique?
Well, I think it's a pretty unique patch of Victoria in that it's a corridor bordered by two faults, and it's a very long corridor. And the gold mineralisation daylights at Stawell, but keeps going north and south. Now, as it goes north, it sort of starts to dip down a little bit and it goes under cover, what we call cover, dirt and mud and farms and all that sort of stuff. So it's sort of been preserved since the early days because you couldn't look through that. And unless you saw the gold at the surface, then you didn't know it was there. But what we have established is that gold mineralisation that appears at surface at Stawell continues underground all the way up the corridor in Stawell-like deposits. So it's a pretty exciting sort of discovery for us. So we're pretty happy about it.
Great to hear. Now, Campbell, you're also currently raising around $3.6 million to accelerate your exploration.
Mm-hmm.
Can you outline where this capital will be deployed and also what should investors expect in terms of upcoming news flow?
Yeah, sure. Look, we had a fair bit of success on our last program. We focused on two high priority targets. Wildwood was the first one and Darlington was the second. Now we had a lot of success at Darlington. In fact, we found visible gold, which is unusual for that part of the country. But looking back historically, not that unusual in that that's what the old timers all used to mine around the Stawell area. So we've joined the what we like to think the high grade gold club with nearly 3 meters at 28 grams and some very high grades in between those in that set at 2.8. So we're focusing on that area now. It looks very reminiscent to an old mining area called Mariners, which is parts of it still being mined by the Stawell Gold Mines. And that traditionally produced in total nearly 1 million ounces at 28 grams. So that's our clear focus. We want to get on with that. So we're going to be doing some very fast, low-cost surface work, soils and geophysics. We're going to infill around the target zone there. Then we're going to delineate it more carefully with a combination of air core from the surface, of course, and then some deeper diamond drilling. So we're pretty excited about that. That program's ready to go. That'll be our main focus for this upcoming season. We expect plenty of news flow out of that. That'll be pretty interesting. So there'll be plenty of releases. There's a couple of conferences that we'll be putting on. The Stawell Corridor conference we'll be participating in and others to explain, what we're doing as we're doing it, and hopefully some great results as we move forward.
Well, thank you so much for the update on North Stawell Minerals and look forward to hearing the developments as they come through.
Terrific. Thanks.